So hello guys, welcome to Max Opacity. In today's tutorial we'll be creating this map animation, and I've done something similar like this before, but this is a bit different, so I decided to recreate it. So without wasting much time, let's get into it. But before we get into the tutorial, if my tutorials have been helpful in any way, please like and subscribe. And if you want to support me further, you can do that on Buy Me a Coffee or Patreon, whichever one you want. So thank you, and let's get into the tutorial. So first, inside of After Effects, I'll click to create a new project. This will be 1920 by 1080. I'll leave. Okay, let me rename this as NVIDIA. I don't know if I'm spelling this correctly. NVIDIA US. So this is going to be 1920 by 1080 and 24 frames. Then 30 seconds, even though our animation won't be up to 30 seconds. So I'm just going to hit on next. So for this, I'm going to use the advanced, then go to change the land. So I already have a template that I'm going to be using, and this is my color code. So I'm just going to pick this color here as for my land. Then I'm going to click here to select the color for my ocean. So I'm just going to pick this. So make sure you copy this color code. And this is my waters. So this will be my borders. So I'm just going to change it like this. So I'm just going to hit create to create our map animation. So once our map animation is created, I'm just going to go around US where the actual animation will be, then zoom into it a bit. Then next, I'm just going to go to the search box here and type in United States, then download this, then go to the style and click on edit style. Then for this, I'm just going to click on kind of a bluish purple, then click apply, then click on draw feature. So this will take a bit of a time depending on the strength of your laptop or your internet speed. So mine has drawn. But before we move forward, I'll click here, then go down to content, then United States, then select the second one. So what we want to do here is we want to delete everything apart from the mainland, apart from US mainland, Alaska and all these islands around here. I'm just going to select the second here, then scroll down to the last, then hold shift and click on this one here, then select delete to delete everything. Now you see we only have US mainland here. So I'll also go back to my style, then click on this to draw a stroke, go to edit style, then for this one I'll go here and select red, then click apply, then once again draw it. So once you've drawn the map, you can see we have the borders around US and also Alaska. So we'll do the same thing we did for the fill. We'll delete the rest. So now we have our US fill and our stroke around it. So let's move on to the rest of this tutorial. So next, once we have our red stroke here, I'm just going to duplicate this red stroke once, then click on this drop down here, then add the trim parts to this. So for the trim parts, I'm going to make the start value around 82. So you can see what we're doing. I'm just going to turn this off, and you can see we have 82 here. Then for the end value, I'm going to make this 96. So I'm just going to duplicate this twice again, 1, 2. So after that, I'm going to go down to my polygon tool, then hold Ctrl and Shift to draw this from the middle. So make sure it's fill and no stroke for now. So resize it as you want. Then I'm going to go down to the polystar tool, then click on this polystar part here, then make this 8. Then I'm going to go down to the rotation, then rotate this so that it's properly fitted well. Then after that, I'm going to duplicate this polygon shape here. Then for this, I'm going to turn off the fill, then bring up the stroke. So our stroke color will be black and it will be 2 pixels. Then I'm going to go into the polystar parts, then make the roundness around 20 pixels like this. Then next, I'm going to import a logo here. I'm going to import NVIDIA logo, then place it here, then scale it down to fit our polygon. Then I'm going to add a fill effect to it. Make the fill black or kind of gray, not totally black, like this. Then I'm going to bring up the opacity to then limit it a bit, like this. So next I'm going to select these two polygon tool here and the NVIDIA logo and pre-compose them. So next I'm going to click on my pen tool here and make sure we have the stroke selected with 2 pixels and it's white. So I'm just going to click here, then go down to our dots, our stroke here, and select this like this. So next I'm going to go down to the content tool here and go down to the shape, click on the stroke, then go down to the tipper tool. Then for the tipper tool I'm going to make this, so I'm just going to make the start length 20, then the end length 10, like this. So we have this like this. So next I'm going to scroll up, then add a trim path to our shape layer, then go down to our trim path here, then click on this end. I'm just going to move this forward around 2 seconds, and 2 seconds are 15 frames forward, then go back, then make this 0 like this. Then I'm also going to move my time indicator to around 14 seconds, then set another keyframe to 0. So I'm just going to select everything, make them easy ease, then go down to my graph editor here to position it properly. So I'm just going to select my selection tool here. So next I'm just going to click on these layers here and bring up their position and also their opacity value, then select a keyframe here. Then I'm just going to go forward a bit like this for this down value here, then move it a bit outside like this, then also make the opacity around 8 or 9. Then I'm going to go forward a bit. Then for this I'm going to move outside even further, then also make the opacity around 1 or 0, then do the same thing for the last one. Then next I'm going to select this position keyframe here, make them easy ease, then go down to the graph editor, select everything, then make the graph editor like this. So I'm just going to do this for the rest of our layer here. So to further improve this, you have to duplicate the stroke here, then design it how you want. But so let's end the tutorial here, and if you have any questions, please let me know, and see you in the next tutorial. Thank you.